Hello, good evening everybody, Gru here. Welcome to Dragon Age the Veilguard. As you can see, a new driver got updated today, and looks like we have to do the shaders all over again. So while that's happening, welcome. Yesterday we were in the middle of a quest where we had been warned, or found out there were a lot of warnings online, that there was a point of no return for something, and that we'll lose access to at least one of the faction vendors. And I think they implied that there's a choice you can choose. So we were thinking we might try to buy everything from the faction vendor in Minrathus, since we had already maxed them out, before completing this quest. We have 2 saves for that purpose. But in case there's a point in the quest where we can stop and go back to Minrathus, what I would ideally like to do is farm some gold and buy some of the stuff that we would need from there. I'm not sure if the vendor just if we have no access completely throughout the game, or if they get moved to a different location. But if we have no access whatsoever, then it might be pertinent to see if there's something we want. So what we'll do is we'll roll back on a previous save and just take another look at what the vendor's selling. If there's anything we might want from them, like really want, that might be really beneficial. If there isn't, we'll just continue with the quest. The other thing I found while I was watching somebody else's stream, and don't worry, I didn't spoil anything, this is just stuff that we've already been through ourselves. There were some locations we couldn't access in Minrathus and Treviso. And there's a mechanic or some built in the game that you can do to traverse that. But the game never indicates that you can do that, or they never showed in the tutorial. So I never paid attention to it and missed it. Another thing. So it would be beneficial at some point for us to be able to access those areas. Hopefully we won't get locked out of it, but you never know. In the meantime, we're almost like, oh geez, we haven't even reached 50% in the shader compilation. In the meantime, you can just watch these shaders go. So there's that done. In terms of our experience with the Veilguard, you know what? I am really enjoying it. I really am. The tough fights against the Revenants and the Champions are tough. Like tough. I think there's a lot tougher than in the previous games, give or take. Certainly they seem that way. It's required us to change our strategy, equip different skills, or completely different skills to get through them. So that's been fun. So far the story's been okay. The writing's a bit hasn't been that strong as compared to the previous games, let's say. Yeah. It's been strongish. It's not bad, it's decent, but it's not great. It's not great. Like, one of the things that bugs me is the Warden first commander, right? They say he's a stubborn man, but we're telling him that the blight and the people who cause the blight are here in this world, and he completely just ignores us, and that's one of his key jobs. It might be just a character feeling that he's a doofus and he'll get replaced at some point, but if it turns out that he's just like, oh, I see it for myself, yeah, you're right, the gods are back in the blight, I'd be kind of disappointed. How can you have somebody that oblivious to his position, that he's blind to it? You can get characters like that sometimes, but his job is mainly to fight the blight, and also maybe to keep his an open mind to and be aware of the changes to the blight and what's happening around the world. It's kind of weird. And there's also, I mean, we'll find out more about the Griffins and why they've been kept secret for so long. Why it looks like we're going to the rookery where the Griffins are kept. I'm hoping that there's a garrison station there, and there's I'm presuming that this gloom walker or drinker or bather or whatever he's called that's attacking them would have most likely killed off the garrison. So who knows? I'm still open-minded about what's going to be happening there. But if it turns out there's no garrison placed with the Griffins, that would be a bit concerning. But we're not there yet, so why criticize something we haven't come across yet? Sounds like a plan? Sounds like a plan. Alright, we're like 5% away from jumping in. And the other thing I found out is apparently those closed off blight gates in the crossroads, if you select the gate quest, you can actually see that in the map, in the world map, to see where the soul is that you need, or the essence is that you need for it. That's what I think I noticed while I was watching Coplay. He found the one in Menrathis, and there was actually a quest marker. I think I selected the quest, and it was showing in Menrathis, whereas we had just stumbled upon him. So maybe we should actually look into that too before we continue with the main save. So we're going to jump into the old save now. Check the Menrathis shop. And see if there's something there we really want. Because we're right in the beginning of the Warden quest. So if there's something we really want, we might just restart that quest after picking this up. There we go, we're in. Thank you for your patience. I wish they would change the Bioware logo. I don't like the font or the styling. There's no identity to it. Okay, load. We need save number 15, I believe. That should put us back in the lighthouse. Or at least the crossroads. That's fine. Absolutely fine. Alright, let's take a look-see. Can we find... Teams travels... Let's choose this one for a moment. That's the gate. If you go to the world map, can we see it anywhere? Yes, look, there it is. Wait, it's actually showing in Aladdin Forest. Let's travel there quickly. This changes everything. We might have to forget this save for the Grey Wardens for the moment. Roll back to this save and locate this. Is the champion quest in Aladdin Forest? Like it's showing here, right? Oh, maybe it's another location. Although... It's showing under Aladdin Forest, right? If you come over here... Yeah, it's actually attached to this location. Gate of Faded Chaos. Faded Glories. So there should be like a... Yeah, I don't know how big this map is. There's clearly something over here. Do we get a marker? We do not.
We need to get some of this rubble cleared up. can't spare anyone at the moment.
Yeah, there's no marker. Only there's a little dot showing us the way to the location. Okay, that's interesting. So if you're looking for a soul, it does show up on the mini world map, so you know where to go for it. Hold on. So if that's Faded Glories, where is this one? No idea. But it does say this one turns up. In the mission, right? What about this one? It does say it will unlock during the team's travels. So maybe the previous ones that we unlocked. Were the only optional ones we could do, right? Okay, it's not here. What about this one? Not this one. And this one I think is behind those that we need to actually open. Yeah, look, showing up exactly on the crossroads. Okay, this is what we want to check. The other thing is we can try to get this chest. There's a ladder and we tried hitting it with our projectiles, but maybe we were not positioned correctly to knock it down, because we knocked one down on the fade, so we should be able to knock this one down. Get this. Do we want to re-roll for that? Oh, scared the crap out of me now. Okay, let's go to Minratz's shop and see if there's any items from this shop that we can do without. Because I've double checked without trying to spoil myself, and I was able to manage it. They do say complete all the side quests, and one of the faction vendors. Looks like we might have a choice in which one gets, I don't know, whatever happens to get it taken out. We can't access. So
Lots on offer today.
it makes sense to get rid of the one that we have max affinity for. So what are you selling weapon-wise? Rock branch. Mm, 180 electric damage, 134. But this does final attack. Deal 40 added electricity damage. Gain shocking weapons, and it upgrades the current version that we have. Battle breath. Not much, but it has range attack, weak point damage, and mana cost reduction. Both would be good. Light armor, 25% damage versus barriers. Venatory resistance, shattered dragon strength. Immune to afflictions applied by your faction sworn enemies. Cold resistance, chilled. Medium armor. Battle robes, what's this one? Battle robes +3. Interesting, she's selling 2 variants of it. So we can probably unlock both 2 affixes with this one. Staff energy energized. Don't really care about staff energy. Tempting. This is how much? 3,225. I would like to have that in the set. The only thing is, when we're doing the Warden's Quest, do we get a point where we can stop and take, like in the middle of it? I doubt it, right? Whatever's going to happen is probably just going to happen throughout the quest, when the quest finishes. And we don't even have enough cash, didn't have time to generate anything. Fiddlesticks, do we have anything to sell? Not much. If we farm for a bit, we can generate up to at least 300 gold per hot room destruction. 3 attempts would get us to about 2,000. It'd be very boring for you guys. Might want to pick this up. Not doing bleeding yet, but we can max out this ring straight away. Grants rejuvenation on potion use. Don't really care. How many choices? Sorry, 1 second. Somebody just DM'd me on Twitch. What's happening? I'll reply back to Ultimate in a moment. Neoblade, how's it going? I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Feel free to pop into the chat so I can see it. I actually have to move screens to be able to respond to messages. Hello, and welcome. We're just talking our way through what to pick up. Okay, we got some armor and some weapons we want. We can pick up this memento. Alright. Looks like we'll need at least up to 850 for this. All the ancillary stuff we might want. 700 gold. So we're looking at least 10 to 13,000 gold in order to buy most of this stuff that we need. Let's say 10,000. It's probably less than that.
Come back anytime.
Neoblade, thank you so much for following me. Appreciate it. Alright, we've seen what we wanted to see. Let's load up. Oop. So we might have to backtrack if in case we can't access what we need to access.
What was that?
It's coming from the area.
Think of
There's
this
an
like a
elevator we can use
trial
to get up there.
run.
Never seen Darkspawn this bold. Unless there's a
Unless there's a blight, right. We'll keep our electricity, I guess.
blight.
There's a blight.
The wardens told you this?
I told them. But your first warden doesn't want our help.
He's a stubborn one.
Why does the Gloomhowler want the Griffins?
The real question's how it knows about them. Up until now, it only went after wardens. Now it shows up here with a rabble of Darkspawn? These Griffins are a secret.
You see the Griffin graffiti on the walls. If you're trying to keep a secret, don't do that. Alright, we're going in. This is going to get horribly. What are these things? Lightning rods, right? Do they look metallic to you? Looks like they're made out of stone. Are they metal at the top? Possibly. Oh, maybe. You know what these are? For the griffins. Baby griffins. Maybe they're using that for training to get them to go through them and stuff. Maneuverability. Rookie Tail, courageous warrior, slayer of Archdemon Andoril, and beloved friend of Garahel. Oh, that's sweet. Rookie Tail. That looks ominous. Hey, well, did you say how we were supposed to get up here? Get us in. Oh look, the Darkspawn are giving up to the white flag. All kind of thing. Thank goodness, we can just talk our way to a diplomatic ending.
Hi?
Keep moving. The area's not
Oh, hi. One out of 5 is in necro. Alright, that didn't work. Yeah, have some of this, pal. you do that? Thank you. One of these days I'll get the parent back. Ah, that's enough damage. Right, need to get the pang down. Don't worry, it's fine. We all deserve a beating every now and then. You know what? I think this is probably my favorite map. How cool is this place? Left, no secrets. What happened? Why didn't that work?
That was the last one. Damn it, it's Lancet! I want this thing's head on a pike.
Oh, there you see. I said they were all going to be dead. Bloodstained notes. Training going well, the griffins learn faster together. One picks up a trick, then the others try it out. How loud they get, the little mischief makers. They're also growing faster than I thought. I'll ask Davin to... The rest is illegible. Rest in peace. I said I would be really disappointed if these guys turned out to be dead. And they were dead. Let's see if we get the next disappointment, which is that there isn't a garrison protecting the griffins. It's just these two, maybe three. Well, apart from dying, they know how to build great statues, I guess. This is a weirdly open area.
What is that?
What is
Meet the
that?
Gloom Howler.
Oh, it's a shade. That, it's not a revenant.
Exploding darkspawn? What is this?
Like I said, this light's different. Everything's wrong.
Oh, I'm not coming near any of those exploding darkspawn. Thank you very much.
I can hear the other griffins. Let's get in there.
If you can't save them, I don't know what I'd do. Do you have any grey wooden loot? Any hidden weapons, caches? Oh, they're alive. For now. 1, 2, that's it. Can we get them out?
More griffins!
4.
Have to get them out of there.
Can't. Some kind of blood magic on these locks. It's okay, Hydas. Calm down. You too, Rumtail. We'll come back for both of you.
I was wondering if that was just a weird red glow that explains a lot. Okay. Okay, you deal with that. And you hide. Goodbye. Much better.
Heads up. We've got one more dark spot. Nameless.
Oh, big boy. Hello. we have a light killer. Attack my target deal applies vulnerability to fire damage. We'll take it for now. I like burning versus darkness being better. We'll test it out. Okay, nothing on the sides. Why do they keep the griffins in such tiny cages, considering that they're flying animals? You know? Makes no sense. Not very humane.
Whatever you say.
Thank you. Wait, nothing. Proper save. I wonder if you get to fight the Gloomhammer right now. If it's going to be like a recurring threat.
They're up there.
Oh no.
Stormwing. I'll be back for you.
Oh, I scared. Goodness.
Don't worry, Big Tooth. We'll get you out.
Nope. What are you?
Their blood is mine.
So it can talk.
I'll spill mine before that happens.
And I'll collect, Warden. On both of you.
No need to be nasty. Do you want to be snarky?
Leave these animals alone. They aren't yours.
They've always belonged to me.
What do you mean?
Mortal threats are a dull blade.
She kill them or is she like collecting them? Because we can get them back if she's just collecting them. I feel like she might have just killed them.
There are only 13 griffins alive in Thetis. That monster just took 12 of them.
What if we could help get them back?
I'd ask, what's the catch?
I need a monster hunter. For the Blight to end all blights.
The first warden agreed to this?
The first warden did jack shit. And we don't need approval.
I don't need permission to save the world.
I do. Usually.
These are unusual times.
Well, you did save Hassan back there, so you're no lightweight. And if you can help get the other Griffins back...
Okay, she's a collector, that's good.
He likes the idea.
He's hoping you brought food. All right. Come on, Hassan. Let's get to know our new friends.
So far, so good. We don't appear to be locked out of anything.
So this is where you live, huh? In the Fade?
Yeah, it's cozy. And the gods can't find us here.
Right. Never going to get used to that.
We'll find you and Hassan a nice...
Uh-oh. Is this a point where...
What's wrong?
Everything's wrong. Treviso and Minrathis are both under attack.
Blighted dragons. 2 of them. 1 for each city.
Damn it. So the dragon at Demeter's Crossing wasn't the only one.
You got back just in time.
Lighted dragons, that's how things are going to get blocked off. Well, damn. We need to do some shopping at the vendor. Oh well. Can't have everything in the world. First, what do we know?
All right. What do we know?
2 dragons at once has to be the gods behind it.
Treviso's a merchant city. It has no defenses, and the canals run everywhere. If we don't stop that dragon, people will die. Innocent people. My people. They either die right away from the dragon, or slowly after, from blight in the water. We need to go to Treviso.
And leave Minrathis to burn?
Nev.
You're a shadow, Dragon Rook. You know the Viper, Tarquin, every damn shadow. We'll fight to the end, but people will get hurt, or worse. And if we fail, the Venatori will take advantage. They'll make a push for the throne, and hand the gods the entire Tevinter Empire.
It... 2 dragons, 2 cities. Minrathis is a home. But Treviso doesn't even have a standing army. Just a bunch of backhead Canary. But we have a faction vendor that's maxed out in Minrathis. But probably Minrathis, right? Minrathis has to be sacrificed. Plus, it's a whole country full of mages, so... First, tell me more about these blighted dragons.
Is there any chance we can...
Damn it! There's no time! It's my city. Our city. I need to be in Minrathis.
And I must go to Treviso. Go where you feel you must, Rook. We cannot wait.
What's our move, Rook?
Help Nerve in the shadows. Stop the blighted dragon Minrathis and prevent a Venatori coup. Help Lucanus and the crows protect Treviso civilians from the blighted dragon and resultant blight poisoning. Alright, let's think logically. A country full of mages versus a city full of assassins and Antam. I feel like we have to help Treviso regardless. Also, for our personal gain, we have to. If we have to sacrifice a faction vendor, it probably will have to be Minrathis. Just because it's the most maxed out one.
We help Lucanus in Treviso. We have to trust that the Shadow Dragons can take care of things in Monrathas. That said, 2 of you should join Nev there. See if you can help. And we'll head to Treviso.
Understood.
Let's all try to make it through this alive, all right?
Okay. So we're definitely having Lucanus in the party. And we need... He hasn't got any healing. But he is a Grey Warden. Who better to fight than a dragon than a Grey Warden? And we can send him to Monrathas to add as an extra strength for that region. That's fine, so you can stay. We'll take Ilara. Yeah, we'll take... Oh, we can take Harding. Detonates Sundered and Overwhelmed. Sundered and Weakness. Do you do any overwhelmed damage at all? Not really. He does. Do we have any synergies with Lucanus? Do you do Overwhelmed? He does. Okay, fine. That's fine. So we and Lucanus can deal the damage. Use Bellara for healing. And there you are. Got 2 points. Let's see what you can do, buddy boy. $384 fire damage, 24-second cooldown. That's good. Deals bonus damage. Knock down enemies. Towards armor. Battlecry. Davin lets out a formidable shout, drawing the attention of enemies attacking the party. Once enemies in the area, forcing them to attack Davin for a short time. Does not affect some of the strongest enemies. That's fine. Replenish 50 health each time the taunt is active. Well, shoot. Let's put a point into that. When you are in low health, battle cry automatically triggers if it is not on cooldown. Really? We want to go defensive or defenses with this dude? Wait, what does this do? Gains heroic actions inspire, filling you with power. Endurance and Steadfast Warden grants invulnerable for a short period of time. He's not coming with us. Keep that. Lies overwhelmed. I think we go get this. Automatically triggers at low health. Okay, I think we're set. Anybody else got any points? There we go. Never fought a blighted dragon before. Is he going to be as tough as a revenant?
Listen, the dragon! The Antam brought it here somehow.
They're fighting crows and saying the dragon will break our meaningless resistance.
Bastards!
Wait, the Anthem brought the dragons over. Okay, forget everything. The Anthem aren't going to be any help at all. Oh, stop the dragon from destroying Teresa. Meet Lucanus and Teresa. Will do.
How do we fight this?
Look at that thing. Hey, UK?
Please, someone has to stop it.
Oh, I got distracted just looking at this. We have checked this area out already, so there's bound to be nothing here, right? Where's that little room over there? Let's go in. Sorry, what were you saying, pal? Necro. Wait. Oh, we haven't met. Fine, forget it.
In the sky will tame this city for the Antam! All you will be is dust!
Hey guys, come back. There's our necro staff. What the heck? What is this? Is that just a torso? Ugh. Disgusting. Who could have done such an awful thing? How many potions? We got 3 out of 3.
That dragon isn't slowing down. We need to kill it.
Ice dragon. Nev's gonna be so unhappy with us. Wait, the light's already...
Rook, you're just in time. Where the dragon attacks, the Antam soon follow.
It is strong and fast. You must get its attention, then lure it onto the ground.
We'll figure out a way.
Drop your courage. We will need it.
Oh, we got all the courage in the world. Just worry about the skill. Draw its attention, bring it to the ground. I feel like we should have a fire staff equipped. Sorry, just look for loot. If it is a nice dragon, I'll probably just go for fire, right? Wait, a new save. How bad can it be?
Despair, ignorance, mortal confusion. Yet this city offers nothing better than a pawn of the dread wolf.
Gillenane.
Your patron could not stand against us ages past. He will not help you now. Give us the dread wolf's dagger.
Come get it.
Retrieve the knife and whatever else remains of these mortals.
Gillenane looks like she could do with a bit of a meal. By the way, she did that to herself. What are you? Vulnerable to fire, resistance to ice. I can live with that.
Oh, nice! Thank you!
Why did that not go off? Too far? Thank you. There's a tail slot too, huh? Beautiful, brothers.
Bad spot, move!
Ready, Ruth. We need to close in.
Ready to go.
Dang it. Help me, Blara.
You got it.
Are there any potions? It's okay, it's fine.
Be right there.
Blara, help please. Okie dokie. That's something.
Ready, Rook?
That is enough! We have urgent need of your strength elsewhere. Come, return to me!
No, come back.
It's going! We did it. Sort of.
At least we didn't die.
You fought it off.
If Gillanane hadn't called it away,
It was close, not gonna lie. We were doing barely any damage to it.
It'll be back.
next time it dies.
That thing was tough. It'll be hard to put down for good.
What happened to Treviso would have been worse if you hadn't arrived when you did. I cannot imagine how much worse.
What about Minrathis? And Nev, maybe there's still time to help.
Let's go.
Okay, we could have done that quite a lot better. Blighted Minrathis. Oh no. Mages just fell apart under Magisters.
We're here. What's the situation?
Where were you?
Treviso. The dragon.
This is your city. I thought... Forget it.
We're fighting a war here now.
I'm sorry, but I had to choose.
And you did. The Venatori took large parts of the city while we were fighting their dragon. We lost people. And Asher...
I'm fine.
You are not fine.
He's
He
blighted.
took a claw to the gut. A claw from a blighted dragon. Think about that.
The blight's in his blood. But that means
A slow death.
You've brought nothing but trouble since you came back.
It's not Rook's fault. I chose to engage it.
Because he was going for a safe house. Because half of us were already dead.
I'm fine.
You are not fine. No one is fine.
Look, I'm sorry. I don't think there's anything you can do right now. I'm going to be here a while. You should... just go.
Wow, I think we've just been ghosted. Tarquin and Nev just basically told us to kick that. Oh look, a victory. What a victory achieved. Wonderful. I feel great. Glacial Rod. Not bad.
blighted dragons, darkspawn obeying the Venatori. Maybe Solus will know something.
Yeah, we'll kind of put it down. That was a bummer. The Viper's almost on his way out. We lost Minrathis. Where exactly are you two hanging out? Ooh, this is opened up. Let's go say hi to his son. He'll be here, right? Hey, maybe not. I mean, we had to make a decision. Would we have saved our hometown? I think we were doing an unselfish thing by actually looking at things objectively, rather than just going for a patriotic reason to save Minrathous. Also greed. Oh, there he is, little buddy boy.
What? You're hungry? I found a yam in the kitchen. Stubborn just means you'll starve.
Trouble settling in?
Doing the best I can. My job was to keep the Griffins safe, not fix their dinner.
I meant Hassan.
Oh. I guess we're both adjusting.
Sorry, just taking screenshots for the memories. I mean, we know some of the Griffin history. I just want to know why they were hidden away.
What's the history between Grey Wardens and Griffins?
Back in the day, Grey Wardens raised them as aerial cavalry. When a blight got going, Wardens rode them into battle. Eventually, war took its toll. They died out.
Okay, now tell me the part I don't know.
Then where did Hassan and the others come from?
Way I heard it, someone found a journal a few years back that mentioned a secret clutch of eggs. They'd been hidden for centuries, protected by a ward. Started hatching and out came 13 talkative griffins. Now, down to just one.
Great job looking after those 13, by the way.
Well, a confused griffin should fit right in around here.
Appreciate it. There's no training manual for them anymore.
I guess we'll figure it out together.
Griffins don't trust easily. Lancet and Remy had to work to win them over. They said a warden and a griffin have to move as one. Think as one. They call it Turlum. Sort of unity. But now, they're both dead.
Why'd the Gloomhowler attack the Eyrie?
I intend to find out. First it stalks wardens. Now it's after the griffins.
They deserve better? No.
Don't worry. You and I have a deal. We'll find them.
Appreciate that. Though it sounds like you've got your hands full around here.
Just a tad.
Elgernon and Gillenane. Hard to believe.
Our very own elven gods are ending the world.
That'll endear us to the rest of Thedas. But I have to say, killing a monster is one thing. Taking down the goddess of all monsters and the god of vengeance while you're at it?
Every life in Thedas depends on it.
Fair enough. Always good to know where the boss stands.
Pretty much at the world not ending.
I can get behind that. What? I told you. It's yams or nothing.
Or maybe you need a new menu.
Davin improves. Nev disapproves. We need to get back on. Need to have a talk with Nev and settle things. Nice statue. Grey Warden killing Nolga. What else you got going on here? Nice little bed, reading books. Okay, catch you guys later. Adios. Never Nevis, where is she? Is she here? Actually, she isn't here. She's still back in Minrathous. Right, let's go speak to Solus. We met Gillenane. Will you tell us about what she did to herself to become this tentacle lady? Actually, let's just check over here. Has anything changed? Wait, what was that sound? Coming from behind here. Actually, there's something behind here. Look at the minimap. Okay, that's going to open up later.
Things always seem impossible. Just fight one battle at a time.
There's a couple of blighted dragons and Minrathous has been blighted. You got anything to say? Great talk. Kind of ruins immersion and the impact of what's happening when you can't talk to your guy to let him know. Maybe he can give you some advice or something.
When last we spoke, you intended to assault the cruel and the corrupt, in hopes of finding servants of Elganan and Gillenane. Has your search been successful?
You could say that. It looks like both the Venatori and the Antom are working for Elganan and Gillenane.
Unsurprising. The Venatori want magical secrets, and the Antom want to destroy anyone opposing their brutal expansion. Both will readily bow to anyone who promises them power.
They're hurting people. Of course they're hurting people.
And now, we've seen that power firsthand. The Antom and the Venatori both have dragons doing their bidding.
Dragons? That is worse than I had feared.
Yeah. We drove off the one the Antom brought to Treviso. Barely.
Have you determined how the dragons are being directed? If it is blood magic, it may be possible to disrupt their control.
The dragons were blighted. We think that's what let the gods control them.
The blight. Of course.
The blight seems to be the gods' favored tool right now. We ran into Venatori who could control Darkspawn.
Elganan would not bestow such power unless the Darkspawn were to serve as the main force of his army. And I suspect Gillenane will see the Darkspawn as new subjects for her modifications.
We've already run into a few Darkspawn nobody has seen before. That's in addition to the blighted dragons.
That is the fate Elganan and Gillenane planned for this world then. Corruption and blighted slavery.
But isn't that like something you should have already known from the beginning? And he also told us as much, roughly speaking. Why was he surprised about dragons? He knows dragons exist, so obviously they would make like the top choice to get blighted and be used against people. Like, why are we hating on Solus so much? Knock that shit off. Instead, by your demons, you know better. Where's the good option? I'm on Solus's side. I want him to succeed. I guess this is the lesser of all the worst options available to us, so...
Right. Everyone should be free and uncorrupted when your demons and raw magic kill them.
Do you truly believe my goal was to destroy this world?
I believe your goal, like you said, was to transfer the gods to a better prison. The one you're stuck in now. and you were willing to tear down the Veil and destroy this world while you did so.
The Veil is a wound I cut into the Fade in a moment of desperation, while making their prison. It should not exist.
Exactly.
I had a host of spirits ready to help when the Veil fell. They would have minimized the loss of life.
Exactly. I'm on your side, Solus. Even if nobody in the actual game is. No, that was a good idea. Natural state of Thedas is a world which doesn't have a veil in it.
We thought you were just bringing the Veil down to destroy everything. If we'd have known...
Thousands would still have perished. Varric would never have agreed to such a plan.
Why would you agree to it?
The world is broken because of my past choices. It falls to me to heal it, even if that healing comes with a cost.
Spoken like a god.
I am not a god. I am as I have always been. A man, all too aware of his failings. But equally aware that if he did not act, accepting the judgment it would bring, all would be lost. They call me the Dread Wolf. What will they call you when this is over?
The fate of Minrathous?
I don't care what they call me. If they're calling me anything, it means they're still alive. That's all that matters.
Acceptance. You are willing to face the consequences your actions may one day bring because the world needs you. I believe I can work with that.
If the gods are using dragons, you will wish to find someone trained to fight them. Have you unlocked the Lighthouse Illuvian?
Yes, we found the crossroads. It's still confusing, though.
I cannot help you from in here. You may need to find an expert in the magic of the Fade. And if the Darkspawn are to be Elganon's army, you will need Grey Wardens to fight them.
I've got a few of them. Their leaders don't trust me right now, though.
I have faith in you, Rook. You seem to have a knack for gaining the cooperation of your adversaries.
Cool, thanks, Solus. He hasn't got a friend in the world.
So this elven god thinks we need a dragon hunter and a Fade expert.
He's right, about the dragon hunter at least. The shadow dragons did all they could. The dragon was just too much. The moment the dust settled, the Venatori rushed in. Guess they knew it was coming. Nev's staying for now. She said she'll be back soon. But at least you took care of yours.
We hurt it, but didn't kill it. The dragon flew off before we could put it down.
Treviso could have used a dragon hunter. That much is true.
Then we find one. Next time a blighted dragon comes calling, it'll be the last time it comes calling.
We should not forget the second dragon in Minrathous. We ought to see what we can do to help. However, there is no telling how long Nev will be helping the Shadow Dragons with the aftermath.
Hey, let's not get stuck in our regrets, all right?
Hang on a minute. Not only have you retained the services of a demon assassin, you're also taking advice from the elven god who attempted to tear down the Veil.
Spite is my problem.
That's what they always say. Rook, Lucanus is one thing, but do you really trust this Solus?
Forget about Rook. I'm saying we can trust Solus. 100%. I'm all in.
He's been right about a lot of things. He knows how Elganon and Gillinane work. We need him.
As long as you're sure.
So a Fade expert and a dragon hunter. I'll ask around about dragon hunters and see what turns up. Come talk to me in a bit.
And I've been corresponding with someone about the lighthouse's reverberative oscillations and the resulting dimensional peculiarities. Oh, sorry. Not relevant. I'll get a message through to a Fade expert immediately.
See, Rook? Nothing to worry about.
All right. We all know what to do. Let's get going.
Looks like Rag's walking up and about. That's a good sign. Approves, approves, approves. Perfect. Nev disapproves. Hey Lucanus, how's it going?
You know, we have more comfortable rooms and basically infinite space, so why,
Why does the trained assassin prefer a quiet, unassuming spot with good choke points?
Guess you just answered that question.
Besides, I'm closer to the coffee.
Coffee? Oh, coffee. Oop, let's go speak to our friends. Okay, can now enhance. Wait, enchant items with powerful bonuses. Speak to them in the books. No way. We can do more. What do you mean?
Fires are lit.
Enchant items in your inventory. Collecting mementos out in the world will let you upgrade Caretaker's Workshop. Upgrading it will increase the number of... Yeah, we already know. Enchantments increase the power level for weapons. Bit late for that. We've been doing it for like quite a while now. I was really hoping we'd see Sandal. Enchantment. Yeah, let's try working with this. What can we do with that? We currently got 3 affixes. If we get a 4th one, does it remove one? 25% arcane bomb trigger damage. 40 added fire damage. Cold, necro, electric, agile attack, physical damage, final attack. I see. Dagger. The usual stuff. Barrier, armor. Unlocked at rank 8. 20% damage at low health. Damage at high health. That's it. So, can we replace them once we add them? I guess we would go for what? Physical damage? Most likely, right? Or even charged attack. For this. It adds a 4th one. Good to know. And then we can just mix and match, right? Okay, looks like we can do it. He's got a node on this one. Makes sense. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. And there's no cost. So... maybe we just go with final attack and boost that right up. We already have 20%. So this way we'll get 40% final attack damage. I'll be losing money. 2568. Let's take a look, see. Plus 40 added fire damage. That's a flat 40. Do we want percentage? Oh, this is being used by Mage's Gambit, so it won't allow me to put this same one on this staff. Interesting. More burning or more barrier or armor? Let's go for armor for now. This one has what? Mana gen, stagger on ability use. I think we'll go for stagger. Actually, there's different options available to us. That's 250 health. No way. Okay. So we can't get stagger on here. That's fine. What is advantage duration? It gets more defense, right? Yeah, makes sense for that now. Oh, critical damage. Interesting. Each armor piece has a different sort of available things to them. Take the critical damage. We're using a lot of strike. Defense, maybe health. Let's go for health for a moment. I might switch that over. And one second, pal. What abilities have we got? Blast, strike, duration. Now.
Strength.
Earns mastery.
The last it is. Oop. Wait. Abilities. We can... No, we can't. Surely not. We can enchant abilities too. Alright, might as well. Thank you so much. Let's go for this one first. Like... I'm just thinking, what would work best with which ability type? We mainly use this to take on a single enemy, boss type. They normally have barrier and armor. But then again, critical damage could be really good. Let's put critical on this. This is our AoE. Unless we put critical on this instead. I'm just wondering, we get multiple blasts hit striking enemies. Will they be doing 25% per blast that actually hits? Probably, right? Hold on, hold on. Give you armor. Let's try critical damage with you. Put more barrier. We'll be missing anything. No. Concentrate on staffs. Make necro. Make ice. 134. Make electric. Okay, good. I think we're sorted. Can we do same for companions? We can. There you go, take ability damage. Maximum stacks of bleeding and stuff. Ooh. 20% affliction damage. Let's go for duration instead. Give you a boost on fire, I guess, for now. Not sure what to do with Davin, we haven't even been introduced to him quite yet. Okay, we can't. Companions are taking other slots. In that case... Sure, take armor damage. Take critical harding, since you're a bow user, I guess. And damage versus low health, high health. And this detonation. Perfect. Sorry, just quickly going through everything. Lucanus will give you necrotic damage. And we'll give you this too. Or Nev. Take the core damage. Nev, we need to give you something. Take the cooldown reduction. Okay, I guess that's everything. Let's go speak to the colleagues and see what where they stand.
Okay, Balara, what's your lead on getting us a fate expert for the team?
What the?
Good evening.
Greetings.
Rook! So, we need a fate expert. I've been writing to a senior mage who fits the part. But right now, he's on an expedition, so I reached out to his colleagues to find him. This is Lady Myrna and Vorgoth. They're necromancers. Mournwatch ones, I mean.
Your friend's request for a fate expert was urgent. How darksome are things outside Navarra?
Oh, Lady Myrna. Tell me more about your colleague. Medium darksome. It's bad.
Very.
I see. Balara's correspondent is Professor Emmerich Volkarin, a fate expert and powerful psychagogue.
You will need him.
Where can I find him?
The professor is currently delving the shrouded halls in the Grand Necropolis. We will grant you passage to look for him. Where the dead. Lately they grow restless.
Don't say. Where the dead must go. Okay, so we picked up, I guess, the remaining 2 companion quests that we need. Go over here and speak to Harding.
So I put the word out for dragon hunters, and I've heard back about someone who might work. It's a woman named Tosh from a group of Ravani treasure hunters called the Lords of Fortune.
Sounds promising.
An agent for the Lords said that Tosh is working on a mission for them along the Ravane coast. If we help her, she'll be free to join us and fight any blighted dragons the gods throw our way.
I wonder if he'll meet Ironbull at some point.
What do you know about what's going on in Ravane right now?
Not much more than you do. Varric and I never went there while hunting Solus. The Kunari were on pretty good terms with Ravane, but that was before the Antam military broke away from the rest of the Kun. I wouldn't be surprised if the Antam invaded Ravane like they did Treviso and Eastern Tevinter.
All right. Guess we'll be ready. Thanks for finding a contact. There can't be that many professional dragon hunters around.
Time to find out if the crossroads can get us to an alluvion in that area. We'll head out whenever you're ready.
You say that. You know, we did some shopping with the Vulcanus and he bought some flowers and such. Does it look like it's more vegetation here than before? Thanks, Harding. Catch you later. Next stop. Hey, look. Sun. Good buddy. Hey, Kevin.
Rook, I was thinking of taking Hassan for a walk. He could use the exercise. Chance to stretch his wings. Thought you'd like to come along.
How to train a griffin. Thank you, I guess we got Davin's companion quest. Anybody else? Let's pop in to see Varric. Looks like there's going to be something going on with this one creature.
Are you doing all right, Rook? Don't forget to take breaks, okay?
Thanks, Varric. Appreciate it. Okay, now I'm in a bit of a conflicting position. So now we know what happens in this the Warden's Best Friend quest line. We have the faction shop in Minrathous that's gone. I don't suppose we can fast travel to Minrathous now, can we? We can. New quest available in this area. And also in Treviso. We're going to be doing side quests and Davron's quest. Let's go to Minrathous, I'm kind of curious. We will take with us Let's take Harding. Yeah, let's bring Davner along with us. Increase his bond if you possibly can. Probably not right now, but...
Oh, no.
Okay, I think I got the idea why we can't access the faction quest line. What happens if you go down here? Oh, Viper, can't even see me. Unless we find some new information about curing the blight.
Where is everyone? What did the Venatori do to the Shadow Dragons?
I see a lot of blood everywhere. I'm gonna make a quick save. Not quite sure what we're walking into here. Oh, hi. Unstoppable Executioner. Oh well. You can't defeat this dude. He's literally unstoppable. Let's see if this actually works on this dude.
Taking a beating.
I am taking a beating. He's right about that. Thank you for coming, pal. Okay, beat the crap out of him, please.
No way the Shadow Dragons let the Venatori in here.
We might find an answer in all of this.
I guess we kind of walked into this quest now. I need to give them some payback. They have literally destroyed the Shadow Dragons. Okay, the vendor was right over here. Oh no. Did they kill Lorelei? Word from Viper. Venatori moving to eliminate us. No one is safe. I'll be waiting in the loading area near the docks. Meet me there. Hector.
Hector. He used to guard the pawn shop's entrance. Nev mentioned it. He was waiting for someone near the market. He might still be there.
He's the canary that used to be standing right over here, I think. It's still the same. Yep.
The light drawn echoes back. In eternal. This will not stand.
I didn't know I could think even less of the Venatori.
Oh no. Those are shadow dragons. Are you the Venatori? Poor guy's dead. You can see flies buzzing. At least the cat's alive. Oh man, that's so bad. This is grim. Really, really grim. Oh, there's a lady with a broken back. No.
It's bad out here. So many dead or injured after the dragon. Now Venatori grab anyone they please.
Look, I have a lot on my mind. If you could go wherever you go.
The Venatori have also kidnapped the merchants. I'm gonna help you much, but take whatever you can get. Dispense. Now that we have Davlin in the party, can we... There's two places we can access, right? I think. Sorry, just clean the path. Hey, who are you?
The Grey Warden. Are you alright?
You're Rook. I'm Vesta.
What happened?
I'm here to help the Shadow Dragons, fighting Darkspawn in the catacombs. There weren't many when we started, but then the others said to run. Get help. We can't leave the Darkspawn. If they escape into the city...
We won't let them.
Just sit tight.
Can we do anything to help? Guess we're going to the catacombs first. Before we do that...
Up there.
Yes, exactly.
Got it.
Thank you, Hassan. Been waiting all... right since the beginning to get to this location. This massive chest. Nice. Barrier damage. Enemies hit by this weapon can no longer regenerate barrier. I like the mage's gambit for the final attack. But until we find another one, I think we'll switch over. Although when we attack an enemy with barrier, they tend to keep their barrier down for much longer. Anyway, they died pretty easily. Let's just keep that in our pocket. That's a decent upgrade. Nev's notes on the pawn shop. Say Glandivalus Square and all of Darktown knows where you mean. The official name's in city records somewhere, but no one remembers it. Our own names stick around here. Glandivalus is the name of Shartan's sword, given to him by Andraste herself and used in his fight to free the enslaved elves of Tevinter. I learned that from a footnote in a history book. That's where all the real history is. Then there's the Antivelenim, the tunnels that run under the square. Turns out it's the elven word for womb. Some shadows believe it comes from the rumor that this was where Shartan's uprising was conceived. Ashur loves these hidden meetings. The reason he insisted on this location, should ask, he'll blush and deny it. That'll be proof. Interesting. Thank you for the memento. The shadow of our dragon, a worn banner signifying both where the shadow dragons have been and where they will be. It symbolizes warning, promise, and when it flies over Minrathous, it will scream freedom. That's gonna take a long time. Okay, this was one of the places that we wanted to get. There's another one just outside the inn. If we have to zip line to, we'll get to that in a sec, I think. And there's a third location that I'm actually interested in reaching, which we missed the first time. Because I didn't know about the mechanic. Hey kitty, you okay? Yeah, cat's fine. Let's go find some darkspawn. Oh, Renata.
Rana?
Rana.
How are you? I'm surviving. Beyond that, I'm sure you've heard enough sad stories. I was injured during the attack, but I've recovered enough. I'm trying to help where I can. I heard Treviso was attacked. You were there?
Yes. I'm sorry I couldn't be here too.
Maybe that would have made a difference, or... well, maybe you'd be dead. The dragon. I can hear its wing beats in my sleep.
Rana, what's been happening?
There was another execution.
Is there anything you can do?
I'm trying. Mostly I get people away or out of the city when I can.
Stay safe, Rana.
Can any of us?
With that.
Here for another visit. Stay safe.
Thank you, Rana. I can't believe you forgot her name.
Please, if the Archon was really dead, you wouldn't be hearing about it from the Weekly Truth.
That's my point. It's only in the Weekly Truth because they're making sure we don't find out about it.
Who's they, exactly?
The palace, the magisterium. Can you blame them? Everyone's still shaken by that dragon attack. It would cause even more panic.
I wonder if Dorian's okay.
Harding, is it true you can control rocks now?
Control? That's funny. I'm still trying not to drop things on my own feet. And...
Hey guys, I think we found somebody.
Here we go!
Whatever you say.
One day I'll get this pen down. Oh, actually, I don't have any potions.
Watch yourself!
I command war!
I think...
Hassan, go!
End it quick! Ready again!
Thank you, Harding.
Nice hit, bro.
Good job, everyone. You're doing wonderfully well. Good
Harding,
progress.
is it true you can control rock snap?
Control? That's funny. I'm still trying not to drop things on my own feet. And I still don't know why this happened.
Best not to question it yet.
Is it though?
What a gods,
A
man.
gift?
You saved someone's life.
I know. I just wonder what's next.
I'm just checking if you got anything new going on. Not really. There was a gate here, wasn't there? The one with 3 portcullises that needed to be opened with 2 levers. Hey kitty. Let's go look for that first. Where was it? I just need cash. Where was that portcullis? Can we... Actually, I think we can see it right here. Hold on. Like, literally... There it is. Okay. Wait, that's why we can open it. Got it. Ready? We want to go to some of these merchants. Do you think you can put on a helmet and a uniform and you can just go around murdering people? So closed.
I wish there was something I could do.
What could you do anyway? You're not a builder. You'd just get in the way. Let the Templars deal with it.
Hey buddy, you good?
Hallows. How are you?
Huh? Glad to be alive.
After the dragon attack, I wanted to check in.
Appreciate it.
Everything here smells so good.
You want a sample before you leave the city? Stop by.
Thanks, Alice. You got anything new? Heard about Nev?
Hey!
Bye.
More executions.
Yeah, I think I know where all the shadow dragons live.
Mars Mystery. Secrets of the Viper. Reliant.
What's this symbol on the minimap? Oh no, is she dead? No.
Close call. Minrathus recovers after dragon attack.
You set for work tomorrow?
Oh, the silver coin?
Hey.
That's my kind of place.
There was a bloody dragon.
Meet some of the best and worst decisions of my life there.
And? I don't know.
What brought a dragon to Minrathus? Are more
How's business?
faithful readers seek me out? I do it for them.
I think his voice just cut off there for a second. What's wrong with you, buddy?
Watch yourself out there.
Okay. Let's do this. After we petted the cat, of course. This is new, we haven't been here before. Waller's Lookout. Oh, have we? Let's see if this still works. No. You know what? The one we could break down had a lock on it. This does not. Maybe the one in Arlatan Forest is the same way. Let's try distance. Okay, that definitely hit, right? Okay, only the locked ones fall down. That's unfortunate. Fire. I guess Davin is right, and Harding is also good. Okay, I think we're dealing with a loop. The heck? Ah, it's got like nodules and stuff.
Not out!
Finish it!
Coming at range! Make it count, Marty!
Oh, I just realized. No potions. Good. Hit him with that, please.
On that!
Great hit, Rook. Ranged incoming!
Harding, if you don't mind. Thank you.
Done!
I'm ready. Tell me what you need.
What I need is for you to do this.
It's on now!
Nice. Well done, pal. Appreciate it. You use this
Ready
for me?
again.
Good hit! Right side! I'm there!
I caught my breath.
Rude.
Way to get it done.
It probably would help if I actually destroy that module.
These must be the darkspawn that attacked Warden Vesta.
There's more around.
These guys are relentless. Absolutely relentless.
You got it!
Thank you, Harding. We need some potions, like a note of urgency. Through the catacombs. Viper. Western passageways are deteriorating fast. sea walls crumbling, the tides are coming in. A rough winter storm or two and we might lose the route entirely, and with it our safest way to get people out of Minrathous. There might be another way through the catacombs though. Remember when I took a tumble down the spillways into the catacombs' depths? It took me a few days to get back to the upper levels. I had to make my way through graves the builders never cleared out, but there are openings to the deep roads down there and I could find them again. Take a look at the map I've sketched. Marissa. Scribbled beside the map, a response written by Viper. You are out of your mind and you have my support. I will provide the resources you need. Guess we know how the Darkspawn got here. Thank you, Marissa. Okay, that's the way forward. It should have come here first. Is that a Shadow Dragon or Grey Warden? Actually, what's that hanging on the rope? Damp letter, Marissa. I'm sorry things got heated, but I just can't give up on Skullet. Parts of that tunnel are carved out of bedrock. The sea isn't going to claim it easily. And if I'm right, there's a way the gullet connects to the route we're mapping now. And I'm going to find it. Ignace. Did you find it?
On your guard.
Time to fight.
If we pick that up, the bridge is going to collapse, right?
Better be ready.
No?
Nice hit, Harness. Make it hurt.
Okay, that's gone.
Good to go.
Gotta move.
Harding, could you heal me? And could you... Oh.
That one, that one.
You have to move.
to work on that, please?
I'm good to go again.
Nice hit, Rook.
Good job.
There's got to be another nodule here somewhere, right?
You got it.
Keep it coming, Rook.
Good. There you are.
Good one, Davrin.
All right, let's keep clearing Blight from the catacombs.
Unsent letter. I'll be in Minrathous. Not sure how long. Every letter ends with I don't know what's next. That feels especially true lately. You'll have to learn more in the next one. I'll know the future by then.
Well, that's unnerving.
Tell me about it. Legendary rune, Fortify. Lamp letter from Imarissa. The old route's mostly passable, we just need to shore up some of the paths, and the tides have opened new passages. Remember the quarry rescue last summer? We lost that elven woman and the child, but I swear they're down here. I've seen signs, and we've kept people hidden here for weeks. They need a guide to get out. If you find this, know I went forward. I have to do this, Ignace. That's a bit grim. I have a feeling Ignace and that elven woman and child didn't make it out alive. Okay, let's save. See it. Maybe you have to come there from the other side. Okay. There you go. Did we miss anything while we were coming here? One sec. Just gonna go back and did we see a node? Makes sense there would be one here, right? To connect that. Maybe not. No, nothing. That's where we need to go to. You can see that there's something on the mini-map. Get to it. I feel like we're missing something. There's a node right over there. Too bad we can't get a sun to fly over and attach this to it. Pretty sure that would be the one connecting it. Okay, that's fine. There must be another power node on the other side somehow. We can't shimmy along the wall, can we? That's the other thing, you can actually shimmy across. And where is that chest? Hold on, let's dump this where it needs to go. I see. Let's make tracks. Enough dawdling. Actually, They're not glowing red. Look at that.
Will do.
Oh, I see. That's how we could have got the ring. Go for what?
No problem.
Do we have to do one at a time?
Consider it done. You got it. Right.
Oh, I actually appreciate that. Oh, hi. Robbing Heart. COVID calling mask. Really?
I'm on it. You got it. Leave it to me. Right.
Do you really expect me to go down into green water? Surely not. Oh, just water. Okay, that's immovable. Guys, we can't drop down to this little small waterway for some reason. Okay, that's keeping the gates open.
Old magic, forgotten relics? There's a lot left in the catacombs and the blight's twisting through all of it.
Nice. Warping wraps. Grants time dilation and potion use. Plus 15 mana gen. Grants precision and potion use. Not useful right now. Torn Scroll. And when you are lost, fret not. Your steps will always lead you somewhere, and with Selace's blessing, and no matter how many steps it takes, that somewhere will be home. Selace's blessing. Sounds very comfy. This is taking us to a chest. Maybe. Oh, this is that door. Right. Now how do we get to that chest? I feel like if there's any way, it's going to be this way. What was the point of opening this up? Like a shortcut? Even if it took this, that'll still make the other thing inaccessible. We missed something. Why would you place us back in this location? Damn it, think. Alright, first things first. Let's just go as far as you can, open up whatever you can, and then try to figure it out. Really, we're supposed to take this. But if we take this, we can't progress. We can't interact with this at all. And we can't pull the rocks back in their places.
An elevator.
There's more blight where it leads.
Got no choice. Taking us down, right?
Do you get the feeling we're being watched when we're in the catacombs?
Thanks, Rick. I have a horrible feeling we need
Better
to...
be ready.
Okay. Handle that. Can we talk about this?
I'm good to go.
No, don't want this guy. I should do this with this guy.
Making the rest of us look bad, Brooke.
Good to go again.
No, focus on...
Good work, everyone.
Winged Locust for Nev. Just got a basic upgrade. Vulnerability to cold damage is increased by 25%. Good going, Nev. Go forward.
That's the last of them. We should tell Warden Vesta.
Oh, this is where we ventured out. We might want to leave this location. But that's the way out, it looks like. It's saying this chest is on level with this. How do we get to here? Sorry, just saw your message pop up. Sorry, Trina, just I was in the middle of something. Trined. Thank you very much, Trent. I'll add you on Discord. Appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it. Ooh, what happened there? How do I get... Is it even possible to go beyond this? No. Within here, so there's nothing else we can do here. So I think this is going to be something we can do in the future. Gain access, I can't think of anything else. Okay, this is the area we saw from here. This is actually, get rid of that. That's what we need. Figure it out, Jim. Figure it out. There's probably nothing down there. I'm wondering if anything else changes once you remove this from here. Let's look for a node everywhere we can possibly look for. Okay, we can see a lever for the gate. I don't think we can actually turn it. Next wire here, doesn't it? This is the second time we've come down to the catacombs in a different location. Presumably we're going to be coming back here again. Connecting doorways over here. This thing. Can I release it? It's charging. No. Is it about timing? No, I'm looking at the little circle at the bottom. Doesn't look like it's timing based, but clearly there's a doorway here. We're supposed to be here. Can't smash through it, so we can only imagine. Unless, no, San can't do anything with that either. This is something breakable over here, I guess. Nope. I was thinking this marking might have some sort of indication. Can't tell what for. Let's take another look through that gap. Can you hit anything else through there? Nope. Also, one other thing, with our ultimate ability, why is this still here? I remember changing it to this, right? I mean, I don't expect this to work. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. I have no idea. Let's go.
Hey, we're back in Docktown proper.
Docktown proper? I think it's just story related because we're opening up doors that were previously closed to us anyway. This is where we got our chest room, right? Actually, hold on a second. Is there a route back in? Probably not. No. Hey, she's got a friend.
Vesta, we got the darkspawn that attacked you. They won't get into the city.
Thank you. The Wardens will be glad to hear it.
As will the Shadow Dragons. Quillen, by the way. I'll ensure Vesta gets the healing she needs.
I'm glad we could help.
Shadow Dragons, perfect. Grey Warden strength. Biting thumb. 10% weapon damage. 10% final agile charge attack damage. Wait a minute. Why have I got this ring on? Where did shock go? Like, when did we change that? We picked up a rune, did we? We want to get... light and heavy attacks are no longer penalized versus barrier for 20 seconds. Deal 50% more damage versus health for 20 seconds. Probably get rid of this. Damage versus barrier. This is the new one we got. You gain invulnerable. Immune to damage of any kind. Really? And we also picked up several others, weren't paying attention. Append. All of your defensive resistances become offensive damage bonuses of the same type for 10 seconds. Interesting. Gouge. All of your weapon attacks deal necrotic damage for 20 seconds. Let's put this on there, Fortify. Crystallize. Ravage. And we got two skill points. Outstanding. We can get medium armor mastery. Where is it here? Perfect defense grants shocking weapons. Shocking weapons deal 25% more damage. We have been beginning to parry quite a bit. Or we can get our first ability, Void Blast. Or Void Blade. 724 electricity damage. Oh, deals damage twice. 724 each time. Let's check it out. Oop. Penetration plus 15%. Or final attack damage plus 10%. Last abilities cost 50 less mana. Yes, please. Strike abilities now hit with an arcane bomb. Very good stuff. But I think we should go towards here as well, right? Medium armor mastery. So let's put a point into there. What can we afford to let go of? Probably this, I guess. We need this for a combo. We need Tempest. Let's try Void Blade for a bit. See what happens. Get that. There's also another quest we need to pick up here. Let's see what this is.
That woman. What's happened?
What woman? Oh, this woman.
What's going on?
My husband, Atticus, he was going to the snake nest, said he needed to help a friend, and he never came home. But when I ask inside, they say he never arrived. They're lying. I know it, but...
What's your name?
Sabina.
If we learn anything, we'll let you know.
So the snake nest.
Nev took me there once. It was a busy place then. I'm not sure about lately.
It's worth checking out.
Find Atticus. Give me 1 second. What's the time right now? Shoot. We have like 10 minutes at best. Where's the snake's nest? Oh, it's actually taken us to a new location. Cool. Okay. Alright, let's wrap things up here and we'll come back tomorrow. I'm still in two minds of maybe going back on a previous save and kind of farm money off stream. Purchase the stuff from the Shadow Dragon merchant. If I do manage it, I'll try to see if we can catch up to where we left off here tonight. Need to find the time. And most of the time will be taken up by trying to generate cash. Let's see what happens. We can live with it. My only other concern is if we can't get the items. There was a memento that she was selling that we didn't pick up. And I'm not sure how finite mementos are for the caretaker. We'll see. When you come back tomorrow, we'll either be here or we'll be close around to where we left off. Sounds good? Sounds good. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's like 3:45 in the morning. It's time to say good night. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for New Blade and Trent for following me. Appreciate you guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Feel free to chat in the chat. Let me know what you think. Any general tips or tricks. If I'm missing something obvious, I would certainly appreciate it. As you know, I am a senile, aging, has been to deal with all the help I can get. Sounds good? Sounds good. Thank you so much for joining us tonight's episode. We'll be back tomorrow. Maybe change our look tomorrow as well, I think. I like the crow, but I think it might be time to go with a new look. Have a good one. Okay, and we'll be back between 11 to 12:30 p.m. UK time. Thank you, everyone. Good night, and good night.